I just gotta be calm and time my throws.
Yeah.
You, I don't know, with the other hand, with those ridiculous hands you have. Watch, Stephon Diggs is gonna
Lock
freaking lost
to
my ass.
14. Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna throw the 14 a lot, I bet you.
Yeah.
I bet you. I might have to just keep blocking his ass. Whoa!
Yeah, two guys on him.
Maybe 3 guys on his ass.
Oh, he took me out.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium.
It kicked you out again? It kicked me out.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't tell me. Does it not want us to play this game? My guy, we gotta play this game.
I pray to God they rattle tattle. I started off that, now I'm better. I get capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimish, stainless, not a blemish. I should have been in prison. Don't worry, remorse, no cases in. I got the rolling flooded, soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player male. What you talking that funky, about my face, wearing that monkey. Not that, that might give you life advice. Get some money.
You get the invite?
Get some money. It's the paper power pastor, burning rubber faster, down a call NASCAR. My solo knows that I am not a passer. I will not after any of you people blistered. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player male. What you talking?
Madden's just being gay.
About my face, wearing that monkey.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs.
I know. Good to know, baby. Good to know.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Allen going to go to the air right away. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
What are you going to do? You're going to run with his ass?
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run.
Singletary loses it. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0. then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2.
Allen hit. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes steps away. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 14-0.
What?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus. He's
that's disgusting.
Complete. And all the way home for the Bills touchdown.
Good GG.
Stephon Diggs. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
All right, Shane.
And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
All right, Shane.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rolling to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
That was just a bad pass.
This was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. This defense for the Chiefs, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
It was a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
It's okay.
They'll run here with Moss. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Zach Moss with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. 2nd time in this first half now, Charles, that he's coughed up the football.
And both times, I think, they were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to revert to his fundamentals in those practice drills where they carry it through traffic. He's not out in the open field where he can swing it a little bit, cover it up, and take care of it.
40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Markel Lee, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one.
Not
That's their
blocking.
3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 75 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Sitting in 1st place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit, or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point, and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that would be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Matt Araiza is sent on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. The Chiefs hit a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a 2nd one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
2nd down and goal. Mahomes. to the end
What
zone,
was that
but it's
throw? What the fuck?
incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Jerick McKinnon to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And he is caught by Smith-Schuster. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Sorry, Patrick Mahomes knows how to get it out.
Kansas City first. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his left. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2. There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Stop talking crowd. You
First
messed
down
up.
catch there by Jamison Crowder. Now in his 8th NFL season and his 3rd team, this time the Buffalo Bills. There are plenty of mouths to feed in the Buffalo offense, but a dependable slot guy like Crowder will always get his share of receptions.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the offense is going to get the ball back. After all that, heck, it'll be a first down. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Mahomes now to throw. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for two. Mahomes will throw for it. It's caught at the one, and he will step out of it. So what a mistake there. And the two-point try will be unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On first down, Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. On play action, Allen. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 46 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Being chased out left. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have come back to make it a 2-point game. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. This will be fielded inside the 5. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
Oh, you're
they
afraid
both
to throw it
game plan
downfield,
for this
though.
drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
These are the situations that really test a defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now Edwards-Helaire. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Again,
First and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Noah Gray from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Butker now to add the extra point.
What do you mean? I had the lead.
And his kick is good. The flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps.
Second half is always my baby.
He's dialed in right now.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that way.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. He's got some room to operate. Touchdown! Travis Kelsey. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Travis Kelsey is better. He's one of the better tight ends ever.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And timing.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Now a hit and a loose football. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football. Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield. Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes.
Oh, shit.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get away.
I did
He'll
not know
wind up
that
losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
This is time.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
No!
Under pressure, they got him again. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth, when the ball's arriving.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Frank Clark, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Speedy, elusive, always a threat to get to the quarterback. Frank Clark remains a high-end defender and made his 3rd straight Pro Bowl in 2021.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Bills are right back in this football game.
Well, Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Frank Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. 72 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get the... And now a fumble. The ball's out. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores. Pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire.
Oh, damn.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. To throw, it's Mahomes. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Silly. Alright, you really want to play this, my guy?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs come up with a late turnover. And it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Kansas City, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half.
Wow,
and they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Bills, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. And for
Yep. You saying I had more practice on this game? It's not even funny.
Not in a bye league,
What? You're not even on bye week yet? Well, GG, bud. GG. Yeah, GG. Good game. I have a bye week. I don't have it on week 8. I don't know how I did that, but that was a crazy freaking touchdown pass. Oh, I'm sorry. Making moves like I'm hot in the shank. I'm low key, but I pop out in black. This bun on my knife, cause I kinda look. They do not come for me. Fake, I can't keep no company. Only the real respect my honest. So watch how you come in if you're under me. I'm with it in Rex involved. I they text and calls. You run me that, making no sense at all. They bounce like a basketball. Your boo never coming back. This go stupid, go dumb. Told that boy you gotta pay for some. I sit on no throne, you ain't taking none. You bragging on pants, I make for fun. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You mad while I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. Attitude bad on Diddy. He only 2 times on the he out like a lack, call him Ricky. And honestly, it ain't no cap in it. No, ain't no cap in it. I like put a stack in it. I'm bad at stop it, cause it ain't no acting it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Bro, that was a GG thing. I wasn't ready to win that game. I thought I was gonna lose. No one knew if I faced you.
Today. football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run with the third-year man, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that goal. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew it. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They find themselves down here after an interception on their opening drive led to a field goal. But all in all, you'd have to say fortunate to be only down 6.
Yeah, and you know how teams huddle on the sideline before they come out on the field in between series? Guaranteed what's said there is, guess what, guys? We take this ball, move it downfield, put in the end zone, we're right back to even.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Out to his left. Kelsey, a nice catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Mahomes going to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
See? Shane. Shane.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
1st and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Steps away. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward.
And the Niners are going to get the football here at their...
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And that's caught inside the 45. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Juju.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now the big play pushes them all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Rolling to his left.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er deep. Touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Noah Gray.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. And Mahomes is going to go down in the end zone, and that is... Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter.
Open man downfield, that's Smith-Schuster.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
A big play there for KC. And even 50 yards.
Of note, that last throw right there, putting him over 3,000 yards passing now for the year.
And when you start running the numbers in your head and realize that we're not halfway done with the season yet, you think to yourself, could this be a 6,000-yard season? That's definitely on the table.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. So after the INT, here's Mahomes on the move to his left.
Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey from 19 yards away.
And the Chiefs...
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire.
He'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there. Got him some extra yardage.
76 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. Oh boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Come on, let's go.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire taking it in from 4 yards out.
I'll be on my bye.
The Chiefs are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year.
Then I have to wait
business
for
as
you.
usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen.
I can't believe
I
I beat you there.
They haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, you're...
Oh, you better win, man. You better get your. You better get your. You better be 4-3.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
I'm on my bye.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it.
I thought they Jets and then Vikings.
You hope I don't face you in the championship. Because if you beat me, that would be both side moments there. I told you. It's still rock. Hold on. There we go. You're on week 7. I'm on week 8 now. We placed the Tennessee and the Jags and the Chargers again. Or you do what you need to do.
So that style not for you, but it's for me. Greenfield's finest. Boss. Yeah. DJ Drama. Never let a wishbone grow where backbone should. Belly been taking the dash on wood. Ten pain is the back end good. Got sense, but they act no good. Shot through the lot of the starstruck. Hop in the ride and we took in the truck up in the truck and they all. They might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk much. Dinner at nice guy, but no nice guys here. I'm toe tagging, no Bilbo bagging, y'all coming up short. Take a recess. This a heat check. Yeah. Shorty let me quick as a clear with a pre-check. It's lifestyle not for you, but it's for me. Seen it myself for years. The vision is mine alone. Just me, myself, no peers. Yeah. I don't know who hyping them boys. I'm done giving life for the noise. I give you my life in the source. I don't even write anymore. Yeah.
Damn, he's out for 15 more weeks. And there's no return for him. I think he's out for the season. Damn. I think he might be back for the Super Bowl though, but I hope he is. It's called Justin Ross. He's my wide receiver. 22. Well, I'll wait for you to finish your game and then I'll go on my next week.
I don't understand what got into me. Got a couple of troops that I bust out the roof if I'm ready to ride on my enemy. And you rappers just on my identity. And I really know why you ain't feeling me. With Tiffany, and they restore my agility. And
I'm never rehearsing. I'm making a million of verses like Swizzy and Timothy. Never provoke with the go, cause I want all the smoke. You can call me a chimney. And I really want, but I settle for, I just ain't nothing better. The widow's peak. Aim at your head when I kill a beat. Spaghetti and shells like Italy. Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly been taking the dash on wood. 10 payment, the back end good. Got sense, but they act no good. Send the same money to Sudan. I could probably see the hood for a year or two. Stuck between stunting and a miracle. For real. Alright, now close your eyes. Think about your wildest dreams. You ready?
I can't watch you. But I'm still... I just have to wait until you're done. I can't do anything.
Tell me what I gotta do. Pull up in a bucket crew. One for me and one for you. Yeah, like with the roof. I'm off the chain, don't cut me loose. Yeah, I'm off the chain, I'm off the noose. Yeah, get them picked off Bentley white like cotton. Residential so good, my doors don't gotta lock them. Watch the dirty money with oxy. I miscount cause I'm off a... Yeah, this bigger than a damn proxy. Call my he said copy. Get that plug like a boogie. I like riches, hit like nookies. You ain't scared of no, but you scared to put on your hoodie. Man, my like Woody. I just ripped it off the top. Cut it out the road, out the earth, out the blood. I was already sold out.
I think I faced you one more time. I think week 16 or week 18.
New toys, convoy, 100 carats on my neck, my boy. That 100 bunny rabbits tryna get my boy. From the cabbage I collect, my boy. Heard you this gorillas, let me check, my boy. Say nothing silly, you regret, my boy. Cause we got banana.
Frank Carr has 9 sacks.
And I can send it in a text, my boy. Thumbs up or the emoji with the flex, my boy. Personalize every threat, my boy. Toll free, that's direct, my boy. And if you need a couple, I'm to connect, my boy. Off the top.
I'm above Tom Brady. Oh no, I don't.
What?
I don't face you again. I faced the Raiders at week 18. You better win your rest of the game. I won 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have to win this game and the Jets and the Vikings to move yourself up a lot more, above 500. Vikings are not hard as long as you buck Justin Jefferson. It's really easy. And you face the Patriots right after, at week 18. So you have to be...
Jets
You lost 3 games in a row, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You gotta win the next game, bro. You gotta win the the next,
This one and next one.
just to be above 500.
Yeah.
And you just hope, I don't knock you out.
Patriots winning my division.
You said you needed 5, that was more than 12 ago. Claim you got your hands tied, time stuck like Velcro. Georgia Peach on east side like it's ATL. You lacking, you tripping.
Oh my God. The Atlanta Falcons is 0-7. That's bad.
Eagles are 5-0.
Eagles are 5-0? I might be facing them in the Super Bowl. Oh my God. Maybe. Steelers have no losses? Nah. Nah, they're okay. Eagles do have they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're 5-1. Eagles are 5-1.
Yeah, now.
Because they lost by the freaking. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're 6-1. So they beat the Dolphins 42-7. Now they got to beat the Eagles. They got to beat the Eagles, and their bye is week 9. The Vikings 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. They're 2-3. They're 2-4 actually. Oh, they're 2-5. They're 2-5. Oof. Oh. They have 2 losses, 3 wins, so they're 3-3. They're like you. They're 3-4.
All the boys and girls, I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the couches, take off the
Oh, come on, Carolina. How'd they lose 3 games in a row?
Take off the weird jewelry, I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top 5.
They lost by the 49ers.
And the microwave memes, it's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo.
Yo, they don't have a bye week. They have a bye week on week 13.
Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I lack. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the should know, take off the doje, take off the breaking bag. Take all that designer off and
This is Miss Schuster's winning.
Yeah, so
2 ATMs, you stepping on what? Who you think they talk about us? Who you think they carry up for us? The word in the panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run, the profits are vanished, the law take advantage, the market is crashing, the industry wants to sleep in the box while they make
Ooh, it might give you a chance to pop up. You can't be 3-7 because it will be hard to get in. So you got to win your next couple of weeks. Again?
Yeah, 17.
Shane, what are you doing, bro? I'm going to face you in the Super Bowl, bro. Oh, I can't face you in the Super Bowl, bro. That's right. Nah, we're good. We start next season. Next season. Yeah, next year. The 2023. We gotta be better next season. It's a new season. This is gonna be a new game. I don't know how I beat you. I thought I was gonna lose that game. Those turnovers saved my ass.
Yeah.
If you throw to Diggs one more time or got a touchdown one more time, oh my god. I would have been 5-1.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. Yeah,
You lost? Oh my god, Shane, come on now. Shane, come on now. I know you're better in this. You used to like kick ass. What team did you use?
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise.
Oh, you gotta wait for my next game. You face the Titans? You're allowed advanced in the next week?
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. On play action, it's Mahomes. Out to his left. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards, the final tally.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw.
So, Charles, you know, offensively, this group really playing at a high level. 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media, will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely. Absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
23 yards to pick up there.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Gotta win by the Jets, bro.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. He'll drop to throw. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Oh, I don't know. I might lose
The
this
Chiefs
one.
offense about set to begin this drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. 22 yards there, a first down. Now it's Mahomes again. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Caught. Kelsey, left side. Touchdown. Travis Kelsey. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. And another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
I lead the league in scoring.
State about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them.
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Monty Rice. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that...
Nah, you're getting back in the winning column, aren't you?
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end
his own 21 yards. 47-30.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away. That's going to be caught. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st down, Mahomes going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his left. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mahomes now to throw. On the move to his left. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Mahomes now on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The 3rd quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. Going deep to the end zone for Juju. And, that would get a wide-up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. Buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mahomes now on 1st down. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. Boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will wind up a loss on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Andy Reid went. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. Catch is made by Hardman. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
I win.
This was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast.
I win.
One team came away with a victory, even better.
What's your winning thing? No, what's your I'm 8-0.
Probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest, still ain't mention me. Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in it, wasn't instantly. Lately I've been catching plays, it's like it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much, I keep it simple. You clout chasing, trying to make the people feel you. Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking real screw. Penthouse at the top with the clear view. Look, I don't like your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. You not my kind, I know kin to me. Heard you told my girl about all of them that's DMing me. Why they hogging up the
4-4. You gotta win the next game, my guy.
I can't let Ken Wallace get ahead of me. Know your heart full of jealousy. All that acting tough. Damn, this must be a parody. Okay.
I'm on week 10 right now. I'm getting bored. You want to play a different game? I don't know. Like Fortnite? Are you almost done with that game, or are you done? You're done with that game?
What? Auto?
Do you have Need for Speed Payback? What's Fortnite? I'm gonna go on Fortnite.
I'll play Fortnite.